Hi there, so in this video I'm going to show you how to trade using Bollinger Bands, but before I do that I'm just going to spend a minute or two to explain exactly what Bollinger Bands are. So what are Bollinger Bands? Well, simply they're a technical indicator that allows traders to compare volatility and relative price levels over a period of time. Bollinger Bands are envelopes based on a moving average and a standard deviation which makes the bands widen or narrow relative to the current market volatility. And the standard deviation that's referred to here is simply a statistical term that relates to price volatility and it ensures that the bands react quickly to price movements. And finally, 95% of price action will take place within the Bollinger Bands, and thus the bands act as strong areas of support and resistance when the market is without a trend. So when the market is without a trend, at times like that it can be possible to trade the price rising or falling from one Bollinger Band line to the other. So what does that actually look like? Well, it's probably easier to bring this to life by showing you on the actual trading platform. So if we just go to our platform, and what you want to do is add the Bollinger Bands to your chart, so you just click on the add indicator button. Now I'm on the 1 hour time frame here, and you can use any time frame. They work on all time frames for any asset class as well. So you add your indicator. You can either type in Bollinger Band up here, or you can just search for it on the scroll down list here. So type in Bollinger Band and it brings up the option here. You then double click and it will bring up a window asking you to put in the properties. You can change the settings of here. I normally leave the settings as the standard settings, but some people do change this number of standard deviations to give you a tighter or wider Bollinger Band. We'll leave it at the standard settings for now. You can change the color of your bands here. You just double click on there, click on this option here, and you can actually change the color of your bands there. You can also change the thickness of your line here, so if you just increase the number it will increase the thickness of the line. We'll leave it as 1 for now. Once you're happy with your settings, you just click OK and it will put your bands on the chart for you. Once you're happy that you've got that set up how you want to, we can begin to have a look at the Bollinger Band strategy and how we're going to trade it. Like I say, we're on an hourly time frame here, but these will work on any time frame you want to use. Obviously the shorter the time frames, the more opportunities you get to trade, but they could be less reliable. So quite simply, what you're looking for is for a candle to close outside of the band, and then your signal to trade comes when a candle closes back inside the band. So if we have a look here, the candle closed outside. Signal to trade was to sell when the candle closed back inside the band. Now this one didn't actually quite work out because the price continued to go up. Over here, candle closed outside, then we had a candle close inside. We would have sold here and the price did sell off from there. And what you're looking to do is when that candle closes back inside the band is to trade in that direction and take your profit when it hits the middle band, or if you want to, you could take it when it hits the bottom band, but it'll be more reliable. You'll have more winning trades if you just take your profit when it hits the middle band. Over here, candle closed outside, candle closed inside. You would have sold it there, closed it when it came down to the middle band here. Now in terms of setting your stop loss, what I would normally do is just set my stop loss above, in this case above the high of that candle that closed outside of the band. Over here, closed outside, didn't quite work out on this one, but then this one closed outside, back inside. You would have sold it there, stop loss just above here, and you had quite a nice trade there. Another one down here, or rather up here, closed outside, closed back inside. You would have sold it there, price came down from here. down here, closed outside, closed back inside. You would have bought it there and then closed it when it came up to your middle band here. So simply what you're looking for, just to reiterate, is for a candle to close outside the band, close back inside the band, then you trade it in that direction, and you're looking to take your profit when it hits the middle band. Nothing more complicated than that. So I hope that gives you a good starting point for trading using Bollinger Bands. Of course, if you have any questions about this or need any additional support, please do get in touch with your account manager here at STX Markets in London. That's it from me for now. Stay safe in the markets, and I'll speak to you soon.